studio in North Long Beach, California. Man, what do we see a lot of today, man? Where'd we go? Actually, we should start with that.
Okay. Let's see. High Desert, past. Let's see. Palmdale, Lawndale,
Lancaster.
Just
to the bottom of Mojave.
Yeah, the 6th annual Winfield and Watson
Custom car show
in Gene Winfield's shop.
Yeah.
It was a nice showing of cars. It was pretty cool.
I thought it was pretty cool.
You know, something totally different.
Very different. Yeah.
Saw all kinds of odd facial hair. A lot of ZZ Top things going on. Bald guy with a ponytail.
Didn't see that.
Yeah. Fair amount of pomade too.
Oh yeah. Fair amount of that. And there's a few people not speaking English as well.
Like, I thought I picked up like a German or maybe an Australian out there.
Yeah, oh, easily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, which is odd because it wasn't like a big show and it's in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. Middle of nowhere. 2 hours in the middle of nowhere. But talk about having your own junkyard, man.
Wow. That pretty amazing collection of junk out there.
Yeah.
But a lot of it was cool junk.
A lot of big cars. I was surprised.
There was DeSotos.
Late 50s Lincolns. Early 60s Cadillacs. And then you'd see like a couple of Corvairs.
Yeah. But
so big and small.
A Corvair under a dead tree,
right.
Essentially.
Just put it right there.
But just most likely a career of project cars, because a lot of these were started. I mean, they body work had been done, had been chopped. You know, you could see like, okay, they stopped here. You know,
yeah,
like they're still part of a post rail,
right?
You know,
it's a roller, but
you know,
it's ready to go.
You know, but then
just sitting outside.
But then tons of them no engines.
Oh yeah, not a single one of them had an engine.
You know, or just frame sitting on the dirt.
Yeah.
You know, and then just piles of metal. You know, bumpers and fenders
and just
trim
hardware,
pieces and
rear ends, just mountains of stuff.
And there's a whole pile of fiberglass.
Yeah, a lot of fiberglass out there.
You know, because
a lot of molds.
Because there was a whole fiberglass car out there.
Yeah.
You know, or the whole body.
Whole body.
You know, but
body panels, right?
But it looks like his scrap pile or his resource pile of fiberglass that they're cut up and then reusing on like hoods or tops and stuff like that.
Piles of fiberglass forms.
Yeah, very strange.
And scrap and just mountain of it, and you could put a car together just with all those pieces.
Oh yeah.
Of course, it'd take you a week to sift through it all, but
oh yeah, and then
plenty of room to do it.
Then off in another area would be a pile of engines.
Oh yeah, I gotta put those somewhere.
Just it was weird, It's like
it's weird,
but obviously it took quite some time for it to get into that condition. So I wish somebody would have documented it, like little time lapse. Of 40 years or 50
stuff
of
showing
just
up. He's been in that location since I think it was 2001.
Okay.
So he's been there for a good decade. So
Well, he did a pretty good job collecting stuff in 10
Over
years.
a decade.
You know, and it was cool to see, like, the English wheels and the machinery and stuff.
Right. Oh, yeah, man.
Nice old industrial.
2 shops there, 6 bays, plus the paint booth, which we were fortunate enough to run. I didn't catch that guy's name or nothing.
I think he worked there.
I think he did. And
He had to have.
Say, hey, come here, check out the Jade Idol, which is a second generation of the original, which I read about. It was a '56 Ford hardtop, and I guess it got wrecked in transport to a car show.
Oh,
that's why I said it's okay, '57.
Gotcha.
And he didn't really say anything, but if you look at if you remember the quarter panel, that sweep of the line at the door there all the way to the back with the circular taillight, that's where he was redoing the matching, trying to match the blends of the black on top and the greens on the side.
Okay.
Yeah. And then he was going to do the front too, which had the vertical headlights.
Yeah, because there was custom graphics on the hood and on the trunk.
On the trunk, right.
That they wanted to save, so it was like, okay, let's feather this in.
Around, right. Only he could probably pull that one off.
Oh.
So, yeah, the Jade Idol. Look it up.
And then,
that was, it was like its own little temple, because it's like, you could smell it.
Oh, yeah.
Just paint. It's just like, it smelled like you've just worked on it yesterday.
They probably were.
Oh, well, yeah, figuratively, yeah.
Then walking around on the back side of the shop was another bay.
Well, yeah, another paint booth that was not quite finished, but you could totally see it could be used for, like, priming.
Yeah. With some nice.
There's so much out there.
I know.
Here's another 49 Mercury. Here's another one. Here's another one just sitting here. The roof's been cut. Been sitting here for a couple of years.
Yeah. You have to enjoy going to junkyards to fully appreciate this place.
High Desert Junkyard.
So.
I mean, it's like, okay, the weather's cooled down. You don't have to worry about snakes. I saw a couple lizards. But I mean, it's like, this is the way it is. This is the way it should be. Mm-hmm. Nobody give you any problems.
Okay. And this was a total.
The only thing I don't think he had was I didn't see a shop dog.
There was a little dog.
Was there a little dog
floating around? I don't know if it was a shop dog or not. But two bands playing.
Yeah, they had 2 bands. They had some food there, and
like a taco truck.
Yeah.
And
they had the pinstriping panel jam, and then they had a auction, and then they had other items for sale. So
some vendors.
Yeah, a few vendors in the little corner.
Yeah, but if you're from the high desert area, I'm sure you know about it already.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, it's not a show to fly in from the East Coast for, but it's one of the ones, if you happen to be around,
you got to check it out.
You got to check it out. Well, you got to meet Gene Winfield. Briefly.
There's so much going on, and you couldn't say much more than, hi, how you doing? And, what a cool day it was and all that, but you couldn't really ask him much about, hey, what's going on with the Jade Idol and the paint booth over there, man?
Yeah.
So, nicest guy, though. I mean, just walk up and he just puts his hand out. Hi, how you doing?
Yeah, exactly. You were there to buy a T-shirt.
Yeah, I was from him or the next guy, but it's like, hey, he was busy.
Yeah.
The guy's 80 years old.
Really? How old is Bill Hines?
Ooh, good question. I'd probably say probably about the same age.
Because he was sitting down.
Oh yeah, he's not mobile.
But
he still got that cigar, man.
Just chomping on that cigar.
Chomping on a cigar. Ain't gonna give that up. So.
But he had a little bit of merch, and people were buying it, and he was signing stuff and stuff.
Sure. Yeah.
He had that red custom thing that he drives?
Yeah, the Bat car.
Yeah,
I think it's called the Bat car. It's like the deep purple, pearl,
maroonish,
customized car. Mm-hmm. He'll probably be at Moon Eyes again.
Yeah, he was there last year.
Yeah, I think so.
It was either last year
or the year before.
2 years.
Time flies, don't it?
I know that.
It's gonna be in like just a few weeks. 8 weeks.
Okay. But I guess you could start calling
December
it weeks.
the 8th, man, or the 7th. Moon Eyes. So.
What,
again.
And this is like what, October 12th? Or
yeah.
Something? Jeez. And we still have got stuff going on. I seem to remember this is the time of year things are slowing down. It's like I can start getting back to some projects. But
no, there's another Saturday.
Yeah.
But something totally different.
Yeah, it was
a lot of secrets out there in the desert, huh?
Oh man. And it wasn't technically a show. It was like a shop. They open up the shop.
Yeah,
so
like a shop tour. Self-guided shop tour. Don't trip and fall.
So,
tetanus shot on the way out.
So I saw a few guys, walking around with their own six-pack.
Mm-hmm.
Six-pack of Kurtz.
Sure. Oh yeah, I saw that.
11
o'clock. Sure, why not?
Yeah.
What else do you do? You're sitting there watching trains go by, listening to some music, and
If we didn't have to drive home.
Oh, man. I crashed over at Rochelle and Jen's house.
Actually, I'd like to see that place.
That's why I kept asking, like, how many cars do you have? Where's the lift?
Yeah, Rochelle and Jen, if you go back through the archive, we did an interview with the Gasoline Girls. Rochelle and Jen, at the they're part of the club, and so they were in on the interview. Although, but it's weird with Rochelle. Rochelle can talk.
Yeah.
Back. Great girl, love her. But as soon as we got a microphone on her, she just clammed up.
I got nothing to say.
Yeah.
But they pulled in with their 23, right? 23 T-bucket?
Yeah.
It's just totally unexpected. Somebody starts waving to us. Who the hell is that?
Yeah. Hey, I know you.
Wait a minute. And then it goes, oh, yeah, they're from out here.
But half an acre?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Like 12 cars? She said 3 here, 3 there, 4 there.
Yeah.
So that's 10.
Plus, I imagine they got to have a daily driver.
I guess.
Because price of gas.
At least 12. At least 10 to 12 cars on their lot now.
And a shop. Shop
down the street. Yeah, with the lift.
But you got to live in the high desert.
Well, that's where you work. There you go.
Yeah, and I guess what you're used to. I don't know. I can't.
That goes with the if you have the room, you're gonna fill it. Like if you added a second story to your house.
Oh yeah. Oh, let's get a pool table in this room.
See, the wife would have no problem going out and getting some more good vintage furniture on any given weekend.
Right.
So.
Yeah. Well, I mean.
Guess what? You get to move upstairs.
Yeah.
Right.
But look at your garage. Mine for it's like. Do you have any wall space?
No,
it's filled up. Do you have any shelf space?
No, I'm working on that.
Yeah, not unless you throw something out,
Right.
Or start using up stuff. But I guess you're right,
Yeah, but on the other side is I know where everything is.
Oh, I hear you.
Yeah, right.
I'm anally organized with my stuff.
And I have a story behind just about everything too.
You remember Floyd?
Mm-hmm.
This was my old neighbor, retired contractor, had 5 strokes, but after we were done working on a project,
yeah,
he could put every one of my tools away.
because
he knew where it went.
There was a spot for every single thing. And it's the same thing with my work bag. It's like there's a place for everything. And my boss would borrow my tools, no big deal, he'd try to put them back, and look at my bags, like, where are my duckbill pliers? Where'd they go? When was the last time I used them? Because it's not in the spot. Be like, hey, did you borrow my tools over the week? So yeah, I put it away. And it's like, finally I just had to tell him, like, where? Just borrow them, then just whatever you borrow, just put it next to the bag. I'll put it away because there's a place. And then even this, it's a blessing and a curse. In a couple of the pouches, certain things have to go handle in, certain things are head out. So that way I know which one's which by feeling without even looking.
Good idea.
Because, like, I don't know, let's say you're in the bathroom or something, working in the bathroom, some plumbing or something, and your bag's there. You've got your hand on one thing, and you want to reach over
and
grab something. You got to be able to.
Right.
Okay, this one's up. No, I want the one that's.
Right.
That type of thing.
Wow, that's kind of like a blind person figuring out change.
I guess.
There's a reason why there's a high ridge and no ridge and serrated edges on coins.
Okay. Yeah.
Same idea.
Well,
and the size.
Well, I would assume the size because way back when the Susan B. Anthony's came out.
They were two. But you know how I had that geometrical shape on the inset, on the face, and on the back?
Uh-huh.
That's what that was for. That's what that's supposed to be for.
Okay, well, it was still
a dime and a penny.
One's thicker, one's thinner.
But there's a reason for that.
Right.
Anyway.
Back on what?
Back in your tool bag, man.
Oh, so, but the blessing and a curse. It's a blessing because I can find everything. It's a curse because if it's not there, it's like...
Oh, then you gotta stop and go, where'd it go? Where was it? Where did I have it?
Right. Same thing with, like, keys.
Yeah.
It's like, before I lock any door, I gotta check to make sure I have the key. Like
sure.
The trunk, the garage.
Especially when you're out of town.
Oh. Or the hotel key, credit card thing.
That thing. Piece of plastic. Yeah, not the same. Out of your norm. Someone hands you a piece of plastic. Yeah. Well, like, Jimmy, the lock with this, or do I? Right.
Well, that's just in movies. You can't do that. It doesn't work.
Whatever. I hear you.
Okay. Oh,
man.
man.
Slide the credit card through, and it just pushes through.
Which way does it go? Do you leave it in, take it out, light turns on? I hate this.
Right. How quick?
Right.
Where's the strip?
Because...
Why am I looking at this thing that has an ad for
Domino's Pizza?
Domino's Pizza, right.
And...
Stupid.
We don't get out that much. So it's like...
What are you talking about? We went to G. Winfield shop.
Okay, no, I mean, but as far as...
somewhere every week.
I mean, as far as overnighters, so it's like...
Yeah.
It's like, oh, okay, this is a new experience.
Right, what's this? Technology is passing us up because we're not frequent flyers.
Yeah, at the Holiday Inn in Oxnard.
Yeah.
Not speaking of Oxnard, but you ended up talking to one of the guys that Mom puts on the Santa Maria show.
Rich Pichette, who is the son of Rich Pichette, who passed away 3 years ago from cancer, I believe. I can't remember. I'm sorry. I think it's cancer. And he has taken on the part of the role of organizing and sponsoring the West Coast Customs car show in Santa Maria at the fairgrounds. And we haven't been to that show since they moved to Santa Maria.
Right.
Of course, we didn't go every year anyway, so...
Yeah, this was the Paso show that we'd go about every other year.
We would go about every other year, or 2 or 3 years.
It was every other year because Fish's wife family reunion.
Something like that.
Yeah,
there was some reason.
So he'd go to the reunion one year, car show one year.
And then
flip back and forth.
Yeah. And we just haven't gone back.
No.
As she's told me last time when I first met her was get over it. So we have to go back and check that out. So
well, my big thing was
Memorial Day weekend.
Okay. I'll have to write that down. But my big thing as far as like not going to the Santa Maria show was like it's going to take them a couple years to get it rolling. You know,
it sounds like they got it rolling. They got the mayor behind it now.
Well,
that's when things start moving.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like they got it together. But I mean, that's why I haven't pushed. Say, oh, we got to go to Santa Maria.
We got to go to Santa Maria, right?
You know, it's like, well, this is their second year, and then it kind of gets out of your head. Time passes.
What did we do? I think we went to Hot Rod Homecoming or something this last May.
Well, that's where we saw her.
That was the LA Roadster show. That was in June.
Okay, well, the same...
Father's Day weekend.
Too much to remember.
You're telling me. So, anyway, so I gave him a card, and hopefully we'll...
It'd be nice if that pans out.
Yeah, they could do a podcast, do an interview, do a sit-down interview. That would be cool. They're out here in Moreno Valley, so...
It's not too far.
40 minutes away. So...
And let's see.
That would be way cool.
Did we see anybody else? We saw the Gasoline Girls. Talked with that guy. I guess that's it at the show as far as people that we talked to.
Yeah.
Speaking of people that we talked to.
Blacktop's Bad Bike Build. Each episode, we will give our listeners an update on a 15-month father and son project via blacktopmagazine.com and the Blacktop Media Network. Their plan is to take a full-size Harley down to the frame, chop it, rebuild it, and then sell it to benefit the American Diabetes Association. Check it.
Okay, so got an email from Tony over at Blacktop Magazine, and good news, they got a bike.
What kind of bike?
I'm checking my email so I can be correct in my information, but was it a Suzuki?
I want to say Suzuki.
I want to say
some kind of
72 of... Oh, I deleted it.
Are you serious?
Oh, there we go. Let's see. Richard Graves from Richard's Wheel and Chassis in Long Beach donated a bike. It's an early 80s Yamaha.
Oh, it is a Yamaha.
XJ 550. Okay. 550 Seca. Seca.
Seca.
S-E-C-A.
Seca.
Okay, I don't...
Laguna Seca.
There we go. You know,
the last name again.
I'm telling you. I don't do it on purpose. It just happens. Let's see. That bike could get turned into a nice bobber or cafe racer type bike. Didn't you? I saw the emails.
I sent him up. Right,
it was saw something similar.
It was a similar bike, but that was more. It came to my mind, but once I looked at the photo, it was totally different. It was it was like a Yamaha, or it was an import bike. It was like an enduro or off-road dirt bike. It had the dirt bike front fork, and it was super. It just completely stripped down. And I'd shot photos of that right when we got into the show at Ventura Nationals in last year, 2012. And I forgot the guy's name. He has a shop in Ventura. He gave me his card. I don't know where it is. I lost it, but really cool bike. I mean, you look at it, you go, "Whoa, what is that?" And then you start looking at it, you go, "That's an import dirt bike." So. Yeah, you could totally tell that it was a basket case, and he's like, "Well, what do I do with this?" So you look at it and
turn it into something.
So that's going to be Tony's challenge. So
right. So they're definitely going to clean it up, get it going,
right,
and then they've got to make the decision of whether or not they're going to sell it. As far as to help fund the whole project.
For a Harley,
right? So that they can get a Harley that they're more comfortable working on,
right? And actually,
because that's what they know more,
right?
So they're not sure if this is going to be the bad bike build, or will help fund the bad bike build,
right?
So that could work too. I mean,
you never know. I mean, you might find somebody who's.
If they can turn around and sell this,
and then do a trade, I don't know,
right? Or trade, or use that money for,
right? Something that's
maybe a little further along, or a little cleaner,
or newer,
than a donator.
Yeah.
So, best of luck to them. We'll keep everyone posted.
So check out our website, or check out Tony's website.
Yeah, blacktopmagazine.com. I'm pretty sure there's the bad bike build link right on there. I posted up on Facebook last night one of their bulletins about the build. So jump on Facebook. You can pick up on that post if you haven't been listening and you want to know more about the project. But it's a good cause. I think people should support it.
What else you got going on, man?
I got to look at the truck.
The truck? What's with the truck?
Let's see. It rained. Wednesday?
Yeah.
And drove the truck to work because I don't want to ride the Spitfire in the rain.
Right.
And had a haircut.
Right.
And so after work, drove over to Razorbacks, get my hair cut.
Right.
Come back. It's drizzling. It's not really raining, but it's about 5:30, 6 o'clock. So I turn my lights on. Drive home, park, get inside. One of my neighbors comes, an hour later or something. Popped the top and
right,
taking care of stuff. Neighbor says, "Oh, hey, William, you left the lights on." I'm like, "Oh, thank you," because I probably wouldn't have noticed,
right,
because I was home. Why would I look outside at my truck, at night? Turn the lights off, and was done with it. Next day, which was Thursday, I drove my truck to work again because I had to go take care of the DBA stuff. And I had to get to the newspaper before 5.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So I wanted
before
to be able to,
right.
Get off work, drive over there, take care of it.
Okay.
And I'm walking out to my truck after work, looking at my brake lights, and I'm like, kind of looks like my brake lights are on.
Stoplight switch.
Yeah, and I'm thinking, well, it's sunny out. It's probably just a reflection.
You look at the other one. You look at an angle.
Well, I did look at the front.
And they were off.
They were off.
Stoplight switch.
And the switch. The pull switch. That was turned off. And I said, okay, maybe.
Stoplight switch.
And so I drove over to 2nd Street, took care of that, and then it's like, wow, it really looks like my brake lights are on. And I'm, cupping my hands over them. And I'm like, well, the switch is off, So I drove home, parked it, later out, it started to get
little
dusk. And I'm like, my brake lights are on. There's the brake lights and the light, and the light for the license plate.
Right. Oh.
So wasn't the brake light switch.
That's your.
I went out there and turned the switch on and off a couple times.
It went off?
And went off.
Oh.
So.
You got a bad switch.
But that's not the original switch. I put that switch in.
So it's a new replacement switch.
Yeah, it's probably 10. It's under 10.
10 yeah.
And.
Okay, so it's.
Oh, okay. So then, because I was lazy, I drove my truck to work.
Lazy.
Friday.
Lazy.
Okay.
That's the word.
And. Get to work, or hard to start, but it kicked over, and then when I got to work, because it's so close, alternator didn't have a chance to really kick in. Dead battery.
Lazy.
So luckily.
So when you get out of the truck, the lesson is going to be you have to walk around to the back of the truck and make sure the lights are off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Until
you figure out the switch.
Right. I'm hoping it was a fluke. But
no, that's your truck talking to you, saying something's jacked.
It's saying, "Hey, order me up a new switch before you're hosed again." Because
why don't you just check the wiring to the switch first?
Okay.
Is it the actual?
I don't know.
The actual pull lever or the pull knob that probably comes back 2 or 1.
2.
Comes back 2. So that means it's
probably just dirty.
It's hitting 2 things, right?
Because the first one's your parking lights.
Is it loose? The whole thing loose? The bezel?
I didn't check it. It was like when I went out there, and off or on off. Hey, they turned off. I'm going back to the garage. So, but
it doesn't sound reliable though.
Okay, I'll order a new switch.
Well, I'm saying, why don't you check the switch first?
Okay.
Make sure it's all tight. Then you can order your $25 switch. I'm thinking it's $25.
I don't remember. But the first one that went out.
Yeah.
Party. I was playing in a band.
Hillbilly, man.
And so we practiced from 7 to 10, 8 to 10, something like that.
Right.
So I'm out in city of Orange, over by.
At least you weren't in Mojave.
Yeah, but over by Angel Stadium.
Okay.
That area. After practice, and things close down, people talk, blah blah blah. Okay, you're all loaded up. You've talked with the other people practicing in the area. Go out to my truck, fired up. Lights don't turn on, and it was cold out. No heater. So this would be like sweatshirt with a leather jacket over it. Beanie. Driving home on the freeway.
It's 48 degrees.
And no lights. One other guy in the parking lot.
Right.
His name was Otis. Great guitar player. And I'm like, Otis, man, I know you got a long way to drive, like Riverside or something like that, but it's like, I need you to hang out for 10, 15 minutes. Give
me some light.
While I work on this problem.
Right.
So I
I found, with a little mag light,
Right.
Found the positive wire off of one of the headlights.
Right.
Took my knife out, cut it, stripped it, hardwired it to the battery.
There you go.
And then
12 volts.
They're like, thanks, Otis. I'll see you next week.
I got meter with one eyeball on. We're good.
Then proceeded to drive home.
With one headlight, right.
One headlight,
Right. Your brake light should have worked.
Yeah, because that's
Separate circuit.
the separate circuit.
Right.
That comes off the master cylinder.
Right. Stoplight switch.
Okay, it didn't used to. When I bought the truck,
really?
When I bought the truck, there was a whole nother
You
setup.
got a dual cylinder on that?
No, but it had a big old
It's got a
power.
booster.
It had a power booster.
It's got to be. Oh, maybe
that-
not. Maybe not.
That
Really?
the hill that I bought it from, took it off of something else
Right.
and put
That's
it
a
in.
step in the right direction,
Okay.
sort of. But,
Except for when you have a vacuum leak.
what do I replace this with?
Right.
Something that looks like this.
And
Lame.
let's see. I ended up doing that.
I think you did.
Found
Yeah.
the stock. Found
But
the stock one.
that stoplight switch though, remember the 59? How the stoplight switch was on the end of the master cylinder, and it used a fluid to push.
Yeah, that's how it is on the truck.
Oh, it's one of those.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not like on the Galaxy where you have a stoplight switch. It's off the
Off the brake
pedal.
pedal. No, this one's off the.
Yeah,
off
I
the-
hate those things, dude.
Oh, I haven't. Thanks for bringing it up because now I'm going to have a problem with it. It's been.
But you
perfect.
said it wasn't the brake light, the brake light switch though, because that's what that little piece is on the end with the two knobs and the electrical. Yeah, I hate that. I saw that on that 59. So this is lame.
Yeah, it totally works.
But it does. But you can't change it out without having to bleed the brakes. Or maybe you could, but you would lose some fluid. You'd have to be pretty quick because if you kept the lid on, then the gravity wouldn't necessarily pull as fast.
I don't remember. It's been a while, and
Yeah.
I had.
It sounds messy though, but that's the thing when you're dealing with fluid and brakes. Just to replace a switch. At least somebody said, at least let's put it off the pedal.
Yeah. But I put the power brake setup on the truck,
Right.
and then it was super power brakes.
Super sensitive.
Oh yeah, like
Ridiculous.
like an inch and a half pedal,
Bang.
and you're
You're knocking your head around.
yeah, it was super unsafe. So just I'm going back to where this truck was made.
Right.
Cylinder right up against the firewall.
Oh. Come on, man. That's all that thing really needs.
Right.
It's not like you're towing horse trailers and.
Exactly. But then, as my luck goes,
Oh.
you know how there's a rod from the pedal, like the piston.
Oh, for the master cylinder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the piston that I had didn't work with the new system. With just
There's the rod.
just the rod.
Right.
So, the truck. Actually, I put the truck in the garage.
Really? That thing wouldn't fit in there.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Really?
Okay, no, I put it up in the driveway, but I have had the truck in the garage before.
And close the doors?
Yeah,
Wow.
it was tight.
So the Galaxy and the truck are about the same length.
And
Oh, man.
I had to go to Ecology. I found like a 70s.
Oh, it's the same, huh?
No.
Oh, because of the master cylinder.
Yeah.
Okay.
but
So you
I
just-
found the piston. Found a piston.
Okay. The piston rod.
The piston rod,
Right.
and then
Like a push rod.
that was too long,
And you cut it?
so I got a wood dowel and shoved it in the hole,
Right.
and then marked that
Oh, where it should be.
where it should be,
Right, and look at your shop manual.
and then took a hacksaw, cut it down to size, and then either like Dremel tool or sander, and
round it out,
round the edges off. It was a pain, and then even with the old system, or with the power brake system, once everything got heated up, nice and toasty, like come home from work, go to Rite Aid, turn it off, things
start to expand,
and then I had no brake.
Oh, really?
They were frozen. I couldn't push the pedal down because everything contracted or expanded. So to free it up, I'd have to loosen the master cylinder off of the vacuum booster.
Wow.
And then that would free it up, and then tighten it back up. And that's why I just said,
oh, you can't fix it. You don't know what it is.
That's why it took all that stuff and said,
see, that's
junk.
Right.
Junk.
I can't chasing my tail with this thing.
Right. That's why I said,
and
let's keep it simple. What did it come with? It came with a master cylinder, no booster. Boom. But that's the way it was supposed to be.
Yeah, but if the guy took notes and included that with the purchase of the truck, it would have been...
Oh, that would have been nice. Would have been nice of him to have told me that the engine was a car engine and not a truck engine.
Adequate pile of notes. Give me the roadmap to this adventure of ownership. Lame, man. That's about as dumb as I saw. I saw some people out there today in the desert walking around with flip-flops. I mean, come on, man. You should be uncomfortable walking around with dirt underneath your heels, man. Come on.
Yeah. And then at 2 o'clock, the wind starts blowing.
Yeah. Flip-flops in the desert, dude. I thought, man.
Alright, so
stupid.
What, you got a project you're working on tomorrow?
It's just house junk. I was looking at cabinets at Home Depot last night, though.
Oh, no.
I saw the cabinet that would fit perfectly for the back hallway, $185 for the kit. And the first thing I said was, crap, I could build that for $40. $50, I could have it all done. But it's like, well, then today I was like, as you were sleeping, it was like, I could have it all done in a day, though.
Did you look at the quality?
No, because I couldn't reach it. It was up high. I know it sucks. It's crap.
I'd
have to take it all apart and use wood glue and brad nailer. I can make it work, but it's like...
Yeah, but then you get the double face frame.
I know.
And to screw those together, it's just a little thicker than... or just a little bit wider than a 1/2-inch plywood, because the face frames go out a 1/4 inch on either side. So you put the 1/4 inch, that's a 1/2 inch.
Right.
But
it's not true dimensional, though.
Okay, well, either 1/2-inch plywood ain't 1/2-inch plywood.
Yeah, right, that's not.
So you got to put that in there first shim. Then you got to cut, some other, another 1/16 or 3/32 or something, as a shim to go in there so that you can bolt the two together, so that those face frames will suck up together.
Right.
Because when you just put it up against, put it up against the wall, if your wall's not true,
well, no, I'm using
things are going to move. I mean,
I'm using
so you got
shoe molding.
So you got a C clamp, the face frames together.
Because they're gonna
get them all nice and parallel. Then you got to drill and bolt them together. With some 1/4-20 bolts or something. Right. But by the time you're going to be saying, I wish I would have built it.
I could have got some 3/4 inch ply for $35. Cut it down, ripped it.
Have a proper looking face frame that cover.
Well, yeah.
That one single piece. That
do some rabbet joints.
Yep.
Oh, that thing would be so solid, but yeah, I know. But I had the wife though. She said, I have to look over my shoulder. She said, she's like, I knew you were gonna say that. $185. Just
Yep.
like, are you kidding me?
Yep. And it's junk.
Oh man.
Yeah. So, speaking of cabinets,
But yeah, as far as projects, nothing on the car, dude. Nothing. It suck, dude. I think I'm leaning more towards a break. I got my cut list for the cabinet door, so.
oh, that's right. You still got
I got 6 doors I gotta make.
good times.
Yeah, those take time. They're mind benders, man. It took me like a half an hour to do math. Because it's not just like cut here, cut this, cut that. It's like inset panel 3/8 plus the 3/8 overlap. It's not an inset door like what you have, so I got to add 3/4 of an inch, 1.5 inches to get the inside panel. And then remember there's a left and a right for your stiles. And then the bottom has to be routed out 1 inch, not 3/8 like on the top. And then I have to figure out the math for, doing eight stiles. No, 8 stiles. And then figure rails. So.
Yep. Speaking of cabinets, on my way home today,
That was a tweaker.
I'm getting a new sheet of 3/4 birch plywood.
Yes.
So I can redo that cabinet.
Redo your cabinet.
That thing was solid too, man.
What are you gonna do with it?
I still don't know.
Craigslist that sucker? Finish it?
I think I'm just gonna put wheels on it. Cut it down.
Yeah.
Put wheels on it for
Cut it in half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For carting stuff around. I don't know. I might just
man.
I might just put it on the curb and make it go away.
Yeah.
That might even be easier. Cut my losses. And then I'm also getting the copper tubing for the moonshine.
Oh. That's right. You saw that guy today selling moonshine, right?
Was he selling it? I think that was just display.
I bet that was real, dude. That looked real. Well, it looked like it honestly looked like something like what I gave you a couple months ago.
The Jimmy
from
Johnson.
Costco. Yeah, the Junior Johnson moonshine.
That was good.
With the mason jar. Except it didn't have a label on it, so it's like I don't know. It's kind of sad because I was like, wow. I saw a sign that said moonshine on a white card. I was like, wow, that's went right to got my attention.
Did you notice it had 3 X's on there?
Nah, I didn't notice that.
Okay, well, even in the cartoons,
Oh, right.
there'd be like an X or 2 X's or 3 X's.
3 X's was like.
Do you know what the X's stand for?
I thought they had to do with gunpowder.
Gunpowder and moonshine?
Yeah, doesn't gunpowder have X's on it too? When it says like a box, there's like X's with gunpowder.
I don't remember that.
Gunpowder. Really?
Okay, but with moonshine, that's how many times it's been distilled.
Oh.
So like you do the one pass,
Right.
and then do it again. That would be 2 X's. Triple distilled would be 3 X's. There you go.
In moonshine, you don't age it.
I don't think so.
You just add some sort of fruit for flavoring and
There's some
bring on the happiness.
the stuff you gave me had like garlic or not garlic,
it was
cloves.
It wasn't cloves. It was like
or cinnamon.
apple.
It was apple cinnamon. Because there was that big. Okay.
I hear you, but it was some fruit to give it some flavor,
Right.
and to sweeten it up. Otherwise, you just. It's like it was like
Firewater.
it would be like drinking. Yeah, it'd be like drinking that
Gasoline.
absinthe.
Oh.
Remember that? Absinthe over at the Hangar One.
Oh, that's right.
And they are not a sponsor. Yeah, Hangar One. Good stuff.
Oh.
Crazy chemistry, but it just. ridiculously potent, and just like, okay. You don't really enjoy the flavor of anything. It just nails you.
Right. That's why.
But it's just like that small amount too. It's like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, they had that. Was it a
gin?
The gin.
Gin was the bomb. That was good.
It tasted like pine tree stuff.
You just drink it straight.
Yeah, it was.
Don't add anything.
They gathered everything from like the local mountain. So
it's like going to farmer's market and just shoving all this into
and, whatever berries were there.
It smelled good. It tasted good.
It was like, oh.
You don't want to add any fruity crap to it. Just,
no bubbles. Just
right.
Maybe an ice cube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's a hot day.
Yeah. Just to bring the temperature down, not to dilute it. But just more of this. Give you something to shake.
Even for a sound effect.
Right.
Right.
Maybe.
Yeah, that was good stuff. Yeah.
So that's Hangar 1 in Alameda.
That place was awesome.
Yeah. They've got a great single malt.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think you can pick up down.
You can pick up the gin, and you can pick up the single malt. That was the I forget the name of it. No,
not Costco.
Trader Joe's. Oh, Bevmo. I'm sorry. Bevmo. Figures.
It's Hangar 1, but don't they have another name?
St. George
Brewery or
St.
Distillery.
Right.
Yeah. So either one of those.
I forgot the name of the single.
Yeah. And then, while we're on topic, Trader Joe's has a Kentucky bourbon. It's their brand.
Oh, really?
It's like $14-15 for $7.50. Dangerously smooth, man.
Really?
It's good.
Okay.
I give it
on your recommended list.
I give it the thumbs up.
All right.
Doesn't have the bite like Jack does.
I haven't had Jack in a while.
So it's kind of it's in between, like, say, Jack and Makers. Because Makers is
that's better, man.
Well, okay, but
I like that.
As far as the bite,
right?
When you're
a little.
So it's definitely smoother than Jack, which I love. But this Trader Joe's one, dangerously good. And it was recommended by one of the ex-managers at Trader Joe's when I was there. He's like, you got to try this. Because.
You're a frequent flyer, right?
Yeah. By assessing what was in my cart and things like that, he's like, you got to try this.
You can spend the extra $15.
Yeah. So, next week, we don't have nothing next weekend.
That's all right. I got plenty of stuff to fill in, man.
Oh, I hear you. And then, what was in here?
That was the beer that I had last weekend when I was talking to Fish, and I have soapy water in there to help me clean that deep, heavy pint glass out. I didn't want to leave it in the kitchen because it's heavy, and I didn't want somebody to drop it.
Well, they'll bust your tile.
That's why it's out here. That's right.
Oh, that makes...
Did you see the tile?
I walked right past it.
You didn't even notice?
That's a sign of a good job.
That's a good job.
I forgot all about it.
The sailor with crooked teeth. That's right, man.
So, here's a quick cleaning tip for you.
No bleach.
Okay.
I got to do the other side anyway.
Let's see. I was working in an apartment building.
You're cleaning grout on top.
No, the actual tub itself.
Oh, the tub. Okay.
Cast iron. Porcelain tub.
Oh, okay, porcelain tub.
Probably been there since I forget probably the 30s or 40s.
Okay, so a good 70 years.
And then the water, the water drips.
Oh,
and then you get that nice ring around it.
Right.
But you can't.
Halo.
Okay, but you can't soak it. If you pour anything on there, it's right on that. that rounded lip, around the drain.
Right.
That you can't put anything on there to let it soak. Like you can't put like CLR on there because it just rolls right down the drain.
Right.
So what do?
I don't know.
Take a paper towel, fold it up, put it over the drain, then put your CLR stuff on there, and it goes into the paper towel,
right,
and sits on the area you're trying to clean, and you can let it sit there for a couple days. And so the product is actually touching the area rather than going down the drain. Then take your little 3M Scotch-Brite pad. Right. Minute and a half gone. But it's like liquid wrench. I let it sit there for a couple days.
Right.
I was working on the place for like 3 days.
Right.
First, just kind of wet it every day.
Right.
Thing just came right off.
Time's on your side.
Like liquid wrench. When you know you're going to work on something, go out a couple days before. Or the PB blaster.
Used that one before.
So, next week, I don't think we have anything going on. The weekend after that is Wings, Wheels, and Rotors.
That would be the 27th.
Weekend after that, you were telling me there was something on November 2nd?
Oh, yeah, there was the pain of it all. Wait, what we got on the 3rd? That's daylight savings. That's everybody.
Except for, Arizona and Hawaii or something?
I don't care about Hawaii. Yeah, November the 2nd is the car show, the 3rd annual Day of the Dead car show out in Riverside. And it's being...
Glen Avon Heritage Park, just off the 60 and Pyrite Street.
Something like that. And it's being helped out with West Coast Customs. So, probably be a pretty cool show. I'll do a search on that, see what pops up from last year. See if it's worth checking out. So, sounds pretty cool. That's a potential.
Yeah.
What day is that? The 2nd? That's the weekend before SEMA, and we're going to be at SEMA between on the 4th through the 7th.
So Monday through Thursday.
Yep. You're going to be at SEMA.
We're going to roll in Monday.
Right.
And then
leave it
Thursday,
whenever. So
hopefully make it to work on Monday or Friday.
Yeah, lots of coffee on that one, man.
So,
and then November 23rd is a Good Guys Car Show down in Del Mar. That's a tentative. So.
And then, on the, what is it? I want to say the 9th
of
November.
Oh.
Is Sarah, I'm going to say her last name wrong again, Bate.
Right.
That we interviewed way back.
The Mazda Rotary.
Yeah.
We'll see about that too.
There's, I think it's called 7 Stock.
Something like that.
Basically, like a big rotary get together, and then they do some racing,
road course racing out in Fontana. Yeah, it's
Auto Club Speedway.
Yeah, it's. I wouldn't be surprised if they're out on the big track like with the HSVRA or HVRA that we went to in June. We saw the vintage open wheel racing. Same course, I think. So I don't know. It'd be cool to get. It might be cool. I don't know. We'll check it out. So you get more info on that.
We might be burnt too. We might need that. That's part of me is like.
Yeah,
I'd like to sleep that day.
I may not want to see you. Then again, we could have a whole lot of work to do at home because. Who knows who we're going to run into?
That's true. Over 3 days, we probably have 12 interviews that we gotta shoot and produce. So hit the website hard on that because they're just gonna 3 or 4 a day. Keep coming, and then whatever else we find on our own. So it's going to be a busy week.
It's going to be great.
Looking forward to it. So if you're going to be at any of those shows, or you know of a show that that we haven't found yet, going to be at SEMA, toss us an email and we'll share a beverage. So hit us up on Facebook, toss us an email, and I guess that's about it. So until next time, which maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks,
we'll see what's up.
My name is Ron.
This is Davis.
And don't sleep on the pile.
But there'll be